boy Cassius.
I'ma grind, get this paper. I'ma shine on the head.
YouTube, what is going on? It's Dinero Talk 23. I'm back with another video. Before we get into the video, YouTube, I need you to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Turn on that bell while you at it. YouTube, today we got Casanova is fighting for his life in jail. So boom, we all know Casanova's in jail for racketeering charges, whatever, or whatever he is in there for. I really don't know the whole story, but we're gonna get into the video.
Watching the door. Baby girl, it's a man's business. Please stay out of this. Please. Because when somebody dies, you're going to be a witness.
After that, choke me to unconsciousness and then drop me.
Rucker is confident the man in the diner was Casanova. He bragged about being a rapper and had on that signature chain.
Tonight, a Brooklyn rapper who goes by the stage name Casanova is wanted by the FBI. His real name is Caswell Sr.
RICO charges where the federal government usually uses kind of like a cheat code to prosecute people who they believed are involved in organized crime.
I love you like cook food. You know I'm a whole gangster. Tough dude. I'll see you soon. I love you like cook food.
I love you too.
Nah, I don't want to speak to that. I would never want to speak to nobody. Just talk all that, man. Talk all that shit. I'm talking about all these rappers and all these fake gangsters, man. You go to the feds for fucking RICO and they offer you 20 years and you're a millionaire. You're telling.
Right. Hey, yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. It's sad when you made it out of the trenches and tasting wealth, just to have it all slip through your fingers sitting behind a prison cell. Casanova 2 times was finally having his freedom, but the feds snatched it right from under him. Now he's fighting for his life. One that just may be spent in a prison cell for how his RICO case is going. He once criticized 6ix9ine for being a rat, but is Cas planning to do the same thing with his cryptic messages being released from behind prison walls? Tell me what you think after what this video brings to light. So without further ado, let's skip the play and get down to business. Before we get into it, I did a vid on Cas a while back that broke down his life up to where he is now, so you can check that out and get back up to speed. The last time we left off with the Brooklyn gorilla, he was facing legal issues that seemed to be the end of his freedom. December 2020, the feds made it known to the public that they had their sights on Casanova and required the help of the citizens to make his whereabouts known so they can bring him in.
Tonight, a Brooklyn rapper who goes by the stage name Casanova is wanted by the FBI. His real name is Caswell Sr.
Turns out Cas was a part of a gang-wide indictment of the untouchable gorilla Stone Nation. Cas found himself in the midst of a RICO case, and feds wasn't going to let him slip through the cracks.
RICO charges where the federal government usually uses kind of like a cheat code to prosecute people who they believed are involved in organized crime.
With nowhere to run, Cas turned himself in, claiming his innocence, ready to face whatever was in store in the feds' pocket.
Going in, baby, I love you like cook food. You know I'm a whole gangster. Tough dude. I'll see you soon. I love you like cook food.
I love you too.
But Casanova wasn't quite ready for the hailstorm of offenses that were waiting behind those doors. Caswell Sr., also known as Casanova, was facing racketeering, conspiracy, firearm possession, and conspiracy to distribute controlled substances as a part of the indictment. If found guilty mainly of racketeering charges, he's facing life in prison. Him, along with 17 others of the alleged untouchable gorilla Stone Nation, were hemmed up, and the feds were determined to bring down the full force of the law on their head. Turns out since 2015, the feds were already swooping in and putting members of the crew in cuffs. Cas, being the rap star out the bunch and often posting up ties to their alliance, became the focus of their tactics. Feds held nothing back, painting Cas and his alleged crew as villains, terrorizing the community with illegal substances and serious acts of savagery, which included the murking of a youngin'. The youngin' in question was later revealed to be Jelani Jones. According to police reports, Jones was shot in the head at the corner of Main and Clinton Streets in Poughkeepsie shortly after 6.
3, 2, 1, 1, go.
6 p.m. on September 21, 2020. He was taken to Vassar Brothers Medical Center where he succumbed to his injuries. The feds already had their eyes on Cass and them, but that was the move that just may have sealed his fate. Things on the case were slowly coming to light, but Cass was making it seem like it was all good, smiling in pics behind bars, saying he'll be home soon, and even participating in the viral Junebug challenge.
Nah, I ain't see that.
All that would change when more details of the case started to become known and the reality of his situation started to weigh on his mind. The feds did not make the arrest on a whim. Nah, they had the receipts to back up their investigation, and for real, it's not looking good for Cass. Feds held a serious checkmate up their sleeves. They had direct Instagram messages and iMessages that showed Cass instructing gang members to sell illegal substances, and worse yet, they're saying Cass is near the top in the...
Bro, why do niggas do this shit, bro? Niggas don't respect when you working for real, bro. Like, damn.
Rankings with an
Can I do my
arsenal of
video on
firearms,
YouTube?
and is the main one supplying
Niggas
the
don't want me to work
narcotics.
for real.
Cass' downfall was heavy in part to social media. Feds combed through his IG to find him posted up with bags of green goodness and straps that could knock your top off with the pull of one trigger. Casanova was his very own worst enemy, knowing very well he's already done numerous jail stints and he had to be clean with a target on his back. If you thought things were looking bad thus far, that's not even the half of it. Feds have everything down packed down to the gang hierarchy via text messages. Got Cass himself stating he was the one level below the head honcho Dick Wolf, Pause, who he labels the godfather of all apes. Dick Wolf, Pause, is currently incarcerated on a 50-year to life sentence for a 2014 hit he committed by drilling someone at point-blank range in the head. And Cass is being stamped as the one fueling the gang and making Wolf wealthy behind bars. We're in a technological age, but rappers forever stay taking losses by being too vocal about their dealings online and on the phone. Cass was catching L's left and right as law enforcement released evidence stacking up against the rapper. More text messages reveal Casanova organized a summer end event between gang members where all must attend or else they will be wiped down, which according to the feds mean kicked out the gang. The hole was getting deeper and deeper the more evidence was being brought to light. Cass was in some serious trouble, but his troubles were far from over. Casanova tried to get out from the clutches of prison by organizing his legal team to put together a bail package of $2.5 million to present to the court. Unfortunately, the judge wasn't having it and labeled him a danger to the community. It was one blow after another. The feds were really set on making an example of Casanova and denying him his freedom. No stone was left unturned, pun intended, and the more they flipped over uncovered more and more evidence against the rapper. Let's turn our attention to a shooting that happened on October 21st, 2020 at the King of Diamonds nightclub in Miami. New court documents show that Casanova and another gorilla, Jared J.C. Chrysler, were the ones responsible for two people being hit. According to documents, Casanova infuriated a rival by flashing a gang sign outside the Miami nightclub, which led to the shootout. They uncovered the connection through text messages sent from JC's phone. Bro broke down the entire play-by-play, tying him and Cass into the altercation, saying Cass asked the dude if he wanted to die, and once dude reached for his hip, JC started busting. He was more than happy bragging about being a hitter when it comes to the wetting of ops, so you know the feds probably was mad cheesing at that discovery. Take a look at these messages. Bro was referencing the nightclub, the day, and the amount of times he shot. Everything. So there's no way to claim he was talking about anything else. He was laughing like it wasn't a thing. So I wonder if he's laughing now though. It's like a game to dudes, but it may just be game over with all this evidence they got. Casanova got himself into quite a pickle, and I know the feds are rubbing their hand like Birdman, priming him to do the unthinkable. Turn his back on the gang and snitch to free himself. They know as well as the world Cass once said something very telling. Basically, Casanova stated that it doesn't matter who you are. Once you're rich and about to lose it all, snitching is a must.
Nobody just talk all that, man. Talk all that shit. I'm talking about all these rappers and all these fake gangsters, man. You go to the feds for fucking Rico, and they offer you 20 years, and you're a millionaire. You're telling.
But it's Casanova 2 times, right? The big 8. Ain't no way, right? Well, fans have begun questioning the rapper's mental strength to take the charges if it comes to that. After being behind bars a while, his vibe went from happy to doubting his decision to turn himself in and face the charges. Then it went to frustration, talking down on the streets and sending subliminals to his homies that ain't been doing nothing to help him behind bars. Even Jay-Z was dragged into the topic of conversation as Casanova allegedly was being asked by fans what he was doing to aid the Big Ape's freedom. Many have called cap to the tweet, pointing out that Cass is simply using this to bait the hip-hop and business mogul to come to his rescue. Whatever the truth is, one thing is for certain. Cass is under pressure financially, mentally, and emotionally, and this post to his IG confirms it. Casanova took to online to ask fans for any help because he's at his wit's end and feels defeated to assist in wiping out all of his good deeds and bringing his past back up to punish him. The more Cass broke down, the more fans began picking up his vibe and encouraged the decision to snitch to become a free man again to his wife and daughter waiting on his return. Casanova seems at the end of his rope, and with his back against the wall and the pile of evidence before him, what will he decide? Stand his ground and possibly do life? Or become the one thing the street code goes against and snitch to gain his freedom? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What you think Casanova would do? What would you do? So there you have it. Thanks for kicking it with your boy. Appreciate the love and support. I'll be sure to catch y'all when I spin back around for the next vid. And remember, stay smart, stay alert, and stay real. I'm out, y'all.
Bro, see, this is why you just need to leave that street stuff alone, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's either you're going to be dead or in jail. Hopefully Casanova comes free. I don't know about the snitching part. I don't got nothing to say. I can't speak on that type of stuff. I'm not. I'm going to leave that part alone. He just need to do what he need to do to be free. I ain't going to say he need to snitch. I ain't going to say he don't need to snitch. But all I do know is he got a kid at home. His kid do need to see him. I do not want to see him in jail for no life. He does not deserve no life charge. No life charge. It's just, I wish him luck. But YouTube, that's it for the video. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Join the Dinero gang. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.